We're going to continue working on Lesson 3, and this time we're going to add a Word document. Before we begin to add the Word document, there are two things you must remember. Number one, you must have your Word document saved as a Word 2003 document. If you write it in Word 2007, that's fine, but when you get finished with it, go down to the Save As and click on the Save As and then select Word 2003 version. The version of WebCT that we're using is a little bit dated, and so it does not know what to do with Word 2007. If you have a 2007 document, it's just not going to work well. So just save it. You don't need to rewrite it. Just save it as a 2003 Word document. The other thing you need to do is you need to save it as a web page. Save it as a web page to get it to come up in WebCT and load properly. It will not do it directly as a Word file. So I'd save it first as a Word 2003 file and then save it as a web page. Once you get that done, you can bring it into WebCT. So let's assume from this point that you have your Word document written. It's saved as a Word 2003 file. Now you've also saved it as a web page, and now you're going to use that web page version to bring into WebCT. Let's go over here to Add a Page or Tool on the right hand side. Click on Add Single Page. Enter the title for this item. And we're going to browse for it. Again, just like with the PowerPoint, this brings up the files that are already here. We're going to click Browse, as we are assuming this would be somewhere else on your computer or another drive. I'm still working on my Store and Go. Again, this would take us to anywhere on our computer that we want to go. If it's in My Documents, sitting on the desktop, sitting in some other media drive, it would allow us to make our selection there wherever it is. I have something already saved here that we're going to use that I've called Word Test. So we're going to select that one. Now my document is sitting here, but I still need to upload it to my files. So we're going to click there. Again, I've used this before, so I'm going to overwrite. You would not normally get this if you're putting it in for the first time. I'm going to overwrite, so this will mimic what you would be doing, bringing it in for the first time. Here's my document appearing now, wordtest.doc. I've already got it checked off here automatically. So now all I need to do is go down here and click on Add Selected at the bottom. Now, just as with the PowerPoint file, we need to make some selections here. Again, I want this to appear only on the organizer page, not on the main menu, because this would become too cluttered and just too long if we put everything out here. So we're going to have it appear only in Lesson 3 where it's being used. And I want to get rid of the icon and just let it appear here as just the title, as a link. Here it is appearing. We go over to View to look at it as a student would look at it. We can click on it here to actually open the file. And here we are. It's a Word document on something we did in distance learning. And that takes care of this portion for us.